You've been listening to Betsy Badwater here live from the hallway. Please welcome Mr. Jeff Glickman.
Hallelujah, brothers and sisters. How you all doing? I didn't know you were here. I was just polishing my hourglass, and I figured I might as well play some songs for you until this runs out. The world is so high tech, you know. Thank you so much for tuning into the hallway. My name is Jeff Glickman, and I'm going to play an old song for you that kind of matches the time of day. Heavenly shades of night are falling, it's twilight time. Out of the mist your voice is calling, twilight time. When crimson-colored curtains mark the end of the day, I'll be with you, dear, in twilight time. Deep in the dark your kisses thrill me like days of old, lighting a spark of love that fills me with dreams untold. Each day I pray for evening just to be with you together, my dear, at twilight time. Here in the afterglow of day, we keep our rendezvous, and here in that sweet and same old way, I fall in love again as I did then. Oh, heavenly shades of night are falling, twilight time. Out of the mist your voice is calling, twilight time. Each day I pray for evening just to be with you together, my dear, at twilight time. Dark, your kisses thrill me like days of old, lighting a spark of love that fills me with dreams untold. Each day I pray for evening just to be with you together, my dear, at twilight time. Together, my dear, at twilight time. Well, thank you. There's people here clapping. They're all imaginary. Everything here that's happening tonight is in my head. I just want you to know that so we can stay friends through this, because I'm delicate. Everybody knows that. No one really wants to come out and admit it, but they know I'm delicate. I'm going to fix this up so I can keep abreast of things. Thank you again. This is a song from the 20s. It was written by a guy named Rudy Valley, and it's actually about a Ivy League college singing and drinking society. And I'm thinking there's so many people that aren't really singing that much, and I know there's a lot of people drinking, but they're not drinking together like we used to. I kind of worked this one out. We'll see if it works out. It's called the Whiff and Poof Song. From the tables down at Maury's to the place where Louis dwells, to that dear old beachside bar we know so well. See the songwriters assemble with their glasses raised on high, and the magic of their singing casts a spell. Yes, the magic of their singing all those songs we love so well. And my waiting mandarin and all the rest. We will serenade our Louis long as life and voice will last. Then we'll pass and be forgotten with the rest. Here's the part you know. We are poor little lambs who have lost our way. Ba, ba, ba. We are little black sheep that have gone astray. Ba, 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 ba. Songwriters spree, doomed from here to eternity. Lord have mercy on such as we. We're going bar, bar, bar. From the tables down at Maury's to the place where Louis dwells, to that dear old beachside bar we know so well. All the songwriters, they assemble with their glasses raised on high. Magic singing casts a spell. Oh, the magic of their singing all the songs we love so well. And my waiting manvarine and all the rest. We will serenade our Louis long as life and voice shall last. Then we'll pass and be forgotten with the rest. Ba, ba, ba. Thank you. It's like 1927 or something. Ba, ba, ba. Hey, listen, the song isn't about selfies, but it's about the thing that provokes selfies, I guess. It's one of my songs. It's called Camera Love. The camera loves you, but not the way I do. It sees your beauty, but overlooks what's true. The lens may shatter in the name of holy art, but that don't matter if the pictures fall apart. The camera loves you while you're splashing in the light that flashes backwards on the faces of the night. The night remembers all the times that you lived low. The camera loves you, but the camera doesn't know. All the photographs have faded, all the colors don't exist. But the enemy, your memory persists. And I hope that I'm not hated by the people that I miss. Every picture is a story, every story is a kiss. The camera loves you, your eyes outshine the sun, reveal the history of all the hurt we've done. We're only human, no need to vilify. The camera loves you, and the camera doesn't lie. The camera loves you, but the camera doesn't lie. Let's go camera love, thank you. Hey, what are y'all doing later? Yeah? Sounds good, man. Here I am again. I'm creeping up on myself. What's happening? There is a time warp continuum. There's something wrong. Well, where I come from, it's a warpy. Hey, listen. One night, my wife and I, who's here tonight, which I'm really happy, she's sitting here smiling at me, which is great. We're in New Orleans, and we were out drinking, and we heard from somebody that we were drinking with that Marlon Brando had died. And so we were in the French Quarter, which is close to the Elysian Fields area, which is the site of the Streetcar Named Desire, the Tennessee Williams play that Marlon Brando had such a huge success in. Anyway, that's a backstory. The front story is we're sitting at the Spotted Cat and we're drinking, and I turn to my left, and on the television is Guess Who? Marlon Brando as Guess Who? Jor-El, the father of Guess Who? Superman. You're all so smart. Thanks for tuning in. And I thought, well, is that just one of those weird coincidences, or is someone at the station screwing with us, or am I just really that drunk? Anyway, the next day I woke up and this song was written. It's called The Superman. Superman, he came to Earth looking for a spicy treat. And all the pretty little girls on Frenchman Street want to dance on his super feet. He twirls them in his lunar beams, moves them in his airstream dreams, without a thought to what it means, 'cause that's the way it works in New Orleans. Got a case of the high life. He tasted crawfish at Touffet. And when the dawn cracked wise and the blue rains fell, he went looking for a place to stay. All his ladies skedaddled, the pretty babies danced away. The Superman felt cold and rattled, huddled in the damp doorway. On the shores of Pontchartrain, he drapes his cape round Lois Lane. He'll never be this good again, Louisiana rain. On the shores of Pontchartrain, he takes an ache he can't explain. He'll never be this young again, Louisiana rain. The soggy sign read rooms for rent. His blues walked with him through the door. He pulled a pint of whiskey from his coat and poured a little on the floor. You know, I always had some talents. Turns out I got a bigger thirst. The doctors call it an imbalance, but I know that it's a curse. Superman had pulled the shade, switch off the electric light. He thanks all the enemies he's ever made for using up their kryptonite. He dreams about the muddy rivers, he sings about the prison farms. He prays the lonely night delivers his tender love in baby's arms. When his mama and his daddy died and left him soft and lost inside. Close your eyes when worlds collide tonight, tonight. The Superman, he came to Earth looking for a spicy treat. And all the pretty little girls on Frenchman Street wanna dance on his super feet. Thank you. That's called The Superman. I appreciate that. All right, here's something I learned in isolation, dare I say. Let's see if we can do this one. Are we really happy in this lonely game we play? Looking for words to say, searching but not finding understanding anyway, when we're lost in a masquerade. Both afraid to say that we're so far away from being close together from the start. We tried to talk it over, but the words got in the way. We're lost inside this lonely game we play. Thoughts of leaving disappear every time I see your eyes, no matter how hard I try. Ooh, babe, to understand the reason that we carry on this way when we're lost in a masquerade. When we're lost in a masquerade. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA, California, dreaming on a winter day. I stopped into a church I passed along the way. Oh, I got down on my knees and I began to pray. You know the preacher likes the cold and he knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming on a winter day. On a winter day. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. If I didn't tell her I could leave today. California dreaming on such a winter. California dreaming on. California dreaming on such a winter day. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is the title song of my latest record. I haven't made a record in a while. I've got a bunch of songs, but I don't have a bunch of money. Got lots of time. This is called Why Pretend. Again, sure, why not? From the first time that you kissed me, I knew my heart would never bend. Now your lips only dismiss me. If love is real, why pretend? In your eyes I see a riddle. Is there any cure to end all the darkness in the middle? If love is real. Why pretend you storm around like Satan's daughter, rushing headlong to the end? You're all as clear as muddy water. If love is real, why pretend? Why pretend that it's just a notion when you're crying to be free? For your love I'd swim the ocean, I'd steal a star, I'd drink the sea, 'cause there's no life in life without you. And you're just taillights in the wind. My old friend, it's not about you anymore. Oh no. If love is real, why pretend? If love is real, why pretend? Thank you. Mama Janet. My mother-in-law is watching. Gaga. Thanks for tuning in. You got it on the big TV, I hope. Ricky Ticky. Hey, Rick. Hey, Scott. Patrick Pritchard. What are you doing awake? There's no clowns. There's no killer clowns. Liz and David Jones. David Jones, do you see the hourglass? Isn't that funny? That thing's been sitting in my house since you know when. Anyway, all right, this is kind of fun. I have this idea, if we ever get back to playing in clubs, I want to do a show, and I'm going to call it either Folk Sinatra or Faux Sinatra, or I'm Jewish, so I can say this could be Old Jew Eyes is back. Anyway, I've been working out these acoustic versions of Sinatra songs. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, is there a market for it? Somebody tell me. Somebody hire me. Anyway, here's one of my favorites, and I hope you like it. Yeah, okay. It's 2:45. There's no one in the place except you and me. Set 'em up, Joe. I got a story you might like to know. We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a brief episode. So make it one for my baby and one more for the road. I know the routine. Drop another nickel in the machine. I'm feeling so bad. Please make the music easy and sad. I could tell you a lot, but I know you gotta be true to your code. So make it one for my baby and one more for the road. Now you'll never know it, buddy, I'm kind of a poet. I've got a lot to say. Turn gloomy, won't you listen until it's talked away. Yeah. So that's how it goes. Now, Joe, I know you're getting anxious to close. Well, thanks for the cheer. I really hope you don't mind me bending your ear. 'Cause this touch I found has to be drowned, or else I'll explode. So make it one for my baby and one more for the road. For the road, make it one for my baby. One for the road. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all having a good time? Yeah. How about you in the cheap seats? Liz and Ross, our next door neighbors, thank you for tuning in. Mr. Wood feeling good with Mr. Wood in Atlanta, GA. Thank you. How are the kiddies? Richard Dunleavy, Eric King, my man. Guitar sounding all right? Thank you, Eric. I got it through the tone deck too, so send me a new one. I plugged a big company. They don't need my help. There's a little quandary song called Angel Heart. What? They're talking to me. You trying to distract me? Do I need to say hello to somebody? You're all tipping me, right? 18, 19 cents. It's okay. You say leave, but I can't find the door. I conceive of a swiftly shifting floor. Slow way down, the light begins to fade. Little town desperados on parade. From the ledge, the view holds no mystique. Bets will hedge when the heart plays hide and seek. Double down all your money on the red. Wheel turns round and my fever has been fed. With an angel's heart, I want to love you with an angel's heart. With an angel's heart. How can I love you with a broken heart? Why we fight remains a mystery. We lose sight of the way things need to be. Woe the day that it all goes up in flame. Stay stay away, 'cause they're up here taking names. With an angel's heart, I wanna love you with an angel's heart. With an angel's heart, how can I love you with a broken heart? How can I love you with a broken heart? How can I love you with a broken heart? Thank you. Here's some old kind of cowboy songs. Please release me, let me go, 'cause I don't love you anymore. To live a lie would bring us pain. So release me and let me love again. I have found a new love, dear, and I will always want her near. Her lips are warm while yours are cold. So release me, my darling, let me go. Please release me, can't you see that you'd be such a fool to cling to me? To live our lives would bring us pain. So release me and let me love again. So release me and let me love again. Just because there's clouds don't mean there's rain. Tears in my eyes don't mean there's pain. Don't flatter yourself, I'm over you. Can't believe none of what you see. Don't believe half of what you read on my face. I'm over you. Maybe I drink a little more than I should, and I ain't been looking all that good. Somebody told you I was taking it rough. Why are they making those stories up? I'm over you. I'm over you. Over you. There were times if you'd stayed around, you'd have seen me all broke down, but now you won't. I'm over you. Now if I seem just a little cold, that may be 'cause you lost the hold you had on me. I'm over you. Maybe I drink a little more than I should, and I ain't been looking all that good. Somebody told you I was taking it rough. Why are they making those stories up? I'm over you. I'm over you. Over you. I'm over you. Over you. Quick little story about that. I was wanting to learn that song a few years ago, and I got it on the internet, and I wrote it down. And my wife was here tonight, as I told you, so she's witness to this. And I were not getting along very well that day, and I left the printed lyrics on the desk, and not for any reason. I just hadn't put it into my notebook, as I'm wont to do. And I went out or did something, and I came back, and in red Sharpie across the top of the lyrics was the word ditto. And I said, darling, I said, I call her darling, I said, why did you write on the top of my lyrics? She goes, darling goes, well, I thought you wrote this about me. And I was so touched to think that she thought that I could write a song that was that good, that all the anger and we hugged and kissed, and we went out and had Italian food, and we both ate spaghetti out of the same bowl. It was fantastic. So you never know. You just never know how it's going to work. She's shaking her head like, no, we didn't eat spaghetti. There was no lady. There was no lady. There was a tramp. Funerals can be fun, can't they? Humperdinck. I don't know no Humperdinck. I just did. He did release me. Oh, so it's about time. Oh, thank you. I didn't know you were waiting for it. Thank you all so much. I like this interactive thing. I'm Hey, Howie. Sick or dead? We love you, Howie. Howie tested negative for something today. I don't know. Facebook is all about that. Manhood. My producer, Freddie DeCordova, there in the corner. No, let it out, people. Hey, listen, you know what? There's no politics here tonight. There's nothing except music and Voodoo IPA.
There's only deer tick.
Yeah. As I was saying, thank you all so much for tuning into this. This is kind of great. I think I'm going to probably do this all day now, probably 24/7. I'll sleep on that sofa there, and I'll just get up and start singing. There's going to be a toilet installed, so it's going to be a lot of hobos singing. Well, I went to see the doctor, and the doctor told me something good. He said despite my limitations, I was doing all the things I should. Except I'll never make a living singing songs about the working man. Oh, I like to see my doctor, 'cause my doctor is my biggest fan. Oh, I go to see my lawyer so that he could read my daddy's will. He says you're never getting nothing, then he handed me his lawyer bill. Tells me sign on the line, then we all can relax a bit. I don't like to see that lawyer, 'cause that lawyer's just a piece of shit. How many flowers are too many flowers? How many cards of heartfelt sympathy? How many kisses cover how many hours? Just another tick of time in our eternity. Well, I go to see the preacher, and the preacher takes me by the hand. He says, I got you a job in the Salvation Army band. Well, I'm falling on my knees crying, brother, this is terrible news. I go to see the preacher, and he teaches me to sing the blues. I ask you, how many flowers are too many flowers? How many cards of heartfelt sympathy? How many kisses cover how many hours? Just another tick of time in our eternity. Well, I go to see my dealer, and my dealer says I've had enough. So I flash a little cash, kind of hoping I could call his bluff. He tells me the cost of the loss of my dreams is the price I pay. Well, I go to see the dealer, and the dealer runs the other way. How many flowers are too many flowers? How many cards of heartfelt sympathy? How many kisses cover how many hours? Just another tick of time in our eternity. In our eternity. How many flowers are too many flowers? Here's another one of my songs called Yellow Chevelle. When you can't sleep for dreaming and your body's cold, and the ceiling leaks and all the walls got mold, get up and dig a hole in the frozen ground. Time to save your soul, you're on the dark ride down. Somebody sprinkled you with hoodoo dust. You walk the earth alone, there's no one left you trust. And you run my yard like a wounded knight. If you ain't scared, then brother, you ain't right. Jump barbed wire to escape from the fire, but you can't get away from the smell. Tonight the devil drives down into Turpentine Town in the back of a yellow Chevelle. I can play all night and never make a tune, or I could howl like a banshee at the blood-stained moon, or I could wear big shoes like a circus clown. Don't matter what I do, I'm on the dark ride down. Well, you jump barbed wire to escape from the fire, but you can't get away from the smell. Tonight the devil drives down into Turpentine Town in the back of a yellow Chevelle. In the back of a yellow. Whoa. 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 Thank you. It's called Coming Back. I lived above the trees in the city of angels, and it brought me to my knees. Legends live, legends die. There are stars on the pavement and stars in the sky. You're just another face in a desert place. I loved a woman who died, but it had been many years since she lay by my side. All of my tears were denied when I opened a letter that came by surprise. It says she gotta pay, only she don't stay here no more. You can feel it coming as we fade to black. You can feel it coming back, back. I sail above the sound where the winds are my friends and the clouds are my clowns. I swear I'll never drop down to the place that erases all the love that I found. I came here to say it don't work that way anymore. Thank you. It's called Coming Back, I think I said. I'm not sure where that song actually came from. It's just one of those miracles. Here's a song I know where it came from. Not from me. It came from New Orleans. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans? Miss it both night and day. I know it's wrong, but the feeling's getting stronger the longer I stay away. I miss the moss-covered vines, tall sugar pines where mockingbirds used to sing. I long to see the lazy Mississippi as it hurries into spring. Moonlight on the bayou, Creole tune in the air. I smell magnolias in the wind and I wish that I was there. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans? That's where I left my heart. Here's something more, I miss the ones I care for more than I miss New Orleans. I miss the moss-covered vines, tall sugar pines where mockingbirds used to sing. And I long to see the lazy Mississippi as it hurries into spring. The moonlight on the bayou, the Creole tunes in the air. I smell magnolias in the wind and wish that I was there. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans? That's where I left my heart. Here's something more, I miss the ones I care for more than I miss New Orleans. More than I miss New Orleans. Thank you. I took an old country song's title, and I took a Scottish poet's first line, and I put it together in a song, and it goes a little something like this. My love is like a red, red rose. It blossoms everywhere it goes. But what's a loving man to say when his baby's gone away? It makes me walk the streets at night. Makes me want to fuss and fight. When all I can do is cuss and cry, 'cause my good gal said goodbye. Lord, Lord, the Brown's Ferry Blues. My baby wants to shut me out. It makes me want to scream and shout. She changed the locks, she changed her number, and I feel like I'm going under. That woman says she's through with me, wants nothing more to do with me. And as these tears roll down my face, she hands me my leaving case. Lord, Lord, Brown's Ferry Blues. Everything I do, I try to do for you, but there's no pleasing. Nothing's making sense, and so I'm sitting on a fence, trying to find a reason. Yes, I'm trying to find me a reason. My love is like a red, red rose. Give it water, it'll grow. But when the petals are blown by storms, all that's left behind are thorns. Tell me, why does it always end so bad? In pain and sadness that is ironclad. I know a man ain't supposed to cry. Guess I'll just watch these boats go by. Lord, Lord, it's the Brown's Ferry. Lord, Lord, it's the Brown's Ferry. Lord, Lord, it's the Brown's Ferry Blues. It's the Brown's Ferry Blues. Thank you. Just tuning up a little bit here in the garage. In the hallway. Thanks so much for tuning in live from the hallway. I'm Jeff Glickman. My name's on the bottom, right? Unless it's been changed. My tipping information. I'm tipping. First I tip this way. Then I tip that way. And then I tip straight to hell. See, we're getting a little down there on the sand. We're getting a little down there on the beer. Mm-mm. But bring me after this. Yeah. After this, there's a karaoke party somewhere. On the big screen. All right, I'm going to try this one for you. This is another song I learned in quarantine. And actually, I'm playing it on another live stream, which is Friday night. I'm a member of a wonderful group called Pen Arts, and they're a nonprofit arts organization. They do dance classes and singing classes, and they do theater. And they're down there in the Belmont de Villers area. They have their own space called the Gordon, which is available for rental. But we're doing our own little cabaret to introduce you to the works that we do at Pen Arts and the members of Pen Arts. So check that out. That's also be on Facebook, Pen Arts, Penarts, and we're going to do that on Friday night, right? Yeah. Let's do this here. Smile though your heart is breaking. Smile though your heart is aching. If there's a cloud in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your pain and sorrow, smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide any trace of sadness, although a tear may be ever so near. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find your life is still worthwhile if you just smile. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find your life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Thank you. I got time for a couple more, Mr. Sandman. Glenn Vignolo is next week. Is Teresa? Teresa Vignolo? Who's that? Thank you, Ann. I love that song, too. I love that song, too. It was written by Charlie Chaplin. The music, the lyrics were written by a bunch of guys about 20 years later. And they made a big pop hit for... That's right, Nat King Cole. Thank you, smart people. This is one of mine. It's called Move. There's no time for sweet forgiveness. There's no time for saving grace. Lift my lips to holy water as it splashes on this place. I cup my hand to hold a secret, crane my neck to quench my thirst. Oh, the devil drank the deepest, but the angels swallowed first. The angels swallowed first. Do we cry because we're happy? Or do we cry because we're blue? Do you know which tears persuade us? Do you know, can we move? Do you know, can we move? Walking footsteps of the heroes, Bethlehem to Galilee. Part the clouds to see the stars shine. Chop the axe into the tree. Call the children around the chimney. Watch the smoke drift off the roof. Take back all these gifts you give me. I no longer need the proof. I no longer need the proof. Do we cry because we're happy? Or do we cry because we're blue? Do you know which tears persuade us? Do we know? Can we move? Do you know? Can we move? Do you know? Can we move? Let's go move. Thank you. I've got time for one more. We'll see if we get through this. This is a new COVID song. What the world, try it again. What the world needs now. There's a key here that I need to find. You know what? Screw this. The world doesn't need love, does it? Huh? I'm going to do it. I'm going to bang through it. We're going to get it. It's going to be so pretty. You're going to be so proud of me. What the world? Forget it. I'm making a fool of myself here. Let's go and finish with this one. Maybe it's not the truth. Maybe the world doesn't need love. Maybe the world needs something else. Write your answers in. Tell me. Tell me I'm wrong. We're going to leave you with this one. Well, come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Well, come on, baby, don't you wanna go to that land of California, my sweet home, Chicago? All I want is two. 2 and 2 is 4. I'm heavy loaded, baby. I'm packed. I gotta go. Baby, come and go with me to that land of California, my sweet home by the sea. You know I love my babe, I can't help myself. I take one look at that woman, I don't want nobody else. I say, oh, baby, don't you wanna go to my land of California, sweet home Chicago? 3 and 2 is 5, 5 and 1 is 6. I'll get back soon as I get my business fixed. Crying on, baby, don't you wanna go back to that land of California, sweet home Chicago? She got the engine moving from her head to her toes. The woman turn a dollar anywhere she goes. Crying, oh, baby, don't you wanna go, yeah, to that same old place, my sweet home Chicago? 4 and 2 is 6, 6 and 2 is 8. Come on, baby, don't you make me late crying. Oh, baby, don't you wanna go Back to that same old place, my sweet home, the same old place to my sweet home. Talking about the same place, my sweet home, Pensacola, Florida. Thank you from the hallway. Thank you, Stephanie Lee Hall. Thank you, Clint Williams, my wife, Mandy Glickman, and all you people out there in internet land. We thank you so much, Steve Jobs, everybody from heaven that's watching down on me, because everybody takes care of all our little digits and our little pixels. And the world does need love. I just need to find some way to get into that song where I can find the notes, and that's what I need. That's what I need. Science? The world needs science. Love and science. This is what we're getting from our fans and viewers. Anyway. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Come next week, Glenn and Teresa will be here singing their great songs. And thanks for Stephanie for all the great work and how much fun this has been. How much fun this has been. The hourglass hints. Thank you all. Good night.
Fear no devil, nor no poisonous thing. Oh, these signs shall follow all them that believe. Ye shall fear no devil, nor no poisonous thing. Well, I walk with his cane, and I'm blind in one eye. I got this rattler in a cage. I got the Lord on my side. So gather on me, people, and raise your voice to the sky. You know my rattlesnake won't bite, the snake won't bite. This sign shall follow all them that believe. Ye shall fear no devil, nor no poisonous thing. Oh, this sign shall follow all them that believe. Shall fear no devil, nor no poisonous thing. Well, I once loved a man, handsome as his blood was cold. He wrapped a bifurcated tongue around the words of my Lord. But when I tried to leave him, he hollered, no, child, no, and held my hand in his cage to let that viper lay me low. Like never in my life I felt the chill of the grave. I saw a tunnel of light. I said, Jesus, I'm coming now, won't you meet me on high? And that's when them servants spoke up, said, ye shall not surely die. No, this sign shall follow all them that believe. Ye shall fear no devil, no poisonous thing. No, this sign shall follow all them that believe. Ye shall fear no devil, no poisonous thing. Now I take up the serpents and I praise Jesus' name, but I will never know the love of man ever again. 'Cause a snake don't do nothing but just ask the Lord command. But there be evil in the heart of a man. Yeah, there be evil in the heart of a man. This I shall follow. Where you going with that gun, girl? Where you going with that gun? I'm gonna load it up with bullets, have myself some fun. Walk on down the road, find a man of mine. Put a stop to his feet right between his lying eyes. Put a stop to his feet right between his lying eyes. Where you going with that gun, girl? Where you going with that gun? I'm gonna load it up with bullets, have myself some fun. Find that no good woman he's been laying with. Put a stop to his cheating right between her heaving breath. Put a stop to his cheating right between her heaving breath. Oh, where you going with that gun, girl? Where you going with that gun? I'm gonna find myself some bullets, have myself some fun. Walk on down the road, find his best friend. Put a stop to his cheating, 'cause his friends are covering. Put a stop to his cheating, 'cause his friends are covering. Oh, where you going with that gun, girl? Where you going with that gun? I'm gonna load it up with bullets, have myself some fun. Walk on into town, gather people round. Put a stop to this hurt as I lay my body down. Put a stop to this hurt as I lay my body down. But where you going with that gun, girl? Where you going with that gun? I'm gonna find myself some bullets, have myself some fun. Walk on down the road, find a man of mine. Put a stop to his cheating right between his lying eyes. Put a stop to his cheating right between his lying eyes. Put a stop to his cheating right between his lying eyes. Put a stop to his cheating right between his